Can you trust what you buy in Nigeria?
Nah. What I have suffered from fake products in Nigeria is extremely crazy. I bought fake anti-malaria drugs one time. You know when you are battling malaria with fake anti-malaria drug and the malaria is telling you that thank you.
It's just this culture of cheating people, culture of shortcuts, culture of trying to have it your way. That's the same culture that's led us to have Nike, Nile, Versace, Veshabi.
Nika. The first time I wore Nika to school, my school is a classist school. So I got a shoe.
Your uni?
Yeah, my uni. And it was Nika. The first one that saw me from afar. So my name is Ola Yimika. So he was like, Ola Yimika. Bro.
What planet is known as the red planet?
Wait, Mr. Nigeria.
How many guesses?
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, mamas and papas, welcome to another beautiful episode of the WHOT Podcast, which I must tell you that is proudly sponsored by Pouchers and Nutrimic.
Yeah.
And on the WHOT Podcast, we have our three mighty men of valor: the Indaboski, the Bahuse, the Wisdom, there's nothing like foolish here. The Wisdom man, give me something.
First of all, I'm already taken aback that you said mighty men of valor. I'm not a man.
Do we have to go there?
Mighty people.
There's a joke
mighty people of valor.
Oh, ye men. I mean, whenever the Bible used men to describe people.
But that's the Bible. In the context of
prophet.
man of valor.
You be man of God.
We are just men. Naomi, must you always point? Okay, well, we have three people of valor. Yeah, is that
Mighty people of
mighty
valor.
people of valor? Yeah. I'm your humble host, Spike the Man.
David Olayimeka, guys.
Naomi OJ.
Naomi OJ. I must be different and special every time. But yeah, you know what you have to do for us at this point. This is where you get to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do you know why I'm saying that? Because a lot of people enjoy our videos. They will come watch.
And they'll go away.
Why now? Yes, just do it already. Yes, subscribe. Subscribe if you've not subscribed. And also turn on the notification bell. Bang, bang, bang. So anytime we post anything, you would see it. You're the first to see it.
Green.
Exclusive. They come your side. Do well to also follow us on streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcast, and other audio streaming platforms that you have access to, because we are everywhere for you. Yes. Even if you enter the stream inside tunnel, you will hear David's voice, you will hear Naomi's voice, and you will hear my voice. And before we go into the conversation for today, it saddens my heart to bring to your notice that I'm about to have the next. Okay, yeah, they'll give me that sound, yeah. This is hard for me to say. No. Not there yet. It's saddens my heart to inform you that I'll be taking a break from WHOT Podcast for the next couple of months. It's about to be a very tough phase of my life, and Spike, relax. All right, so just to inform you, I will be leaving WHOT Podcast for a while. I'll be going for my biofinals coming up sometimes in November. So, and I trust these two people. They will keep holding it down till I get back, right?
Definitely.
Right. So, yeah. So
life is about to
send
get
me your best
very
wishes.
serious.
Like very, very serious. And
Yeah.
so even talking about law school, I saw a news that we lost a colleague of ours, I think last week.
Yikes.
Yeah. I will not commit
Don't worry,
suicide.
we will not lose you. You will not off yourself.
Yeah.
Was it?
Really?
Yeah,
She fell from 4-story building.
fell or threw herself.
We don't know if it was intentional or it was an accident, but
Yikes.
it
That's
is well.
so sad. Don't worry. You have a lot of people supporting you here. If you guys, if you want us to do GoFundMe,
the family big.
we'll do GoFundMe for you. Do you want?
No. I don't want to stress our audience.
Aww.
Thank you very much. But no, like the ones that want to be stressed, you can reach out. You can reach out to me personally, and yeah.
Just look for Legal Spike.
Legal Spike anywhere online. Just look for me. You'll find me.
Find WHOT Podcast. Put the money in WHOT Podcast account. We'll share it.
And if you put it in WHOT Podcast, you're putting it in me too. You're supporting me one way or the other,
And then we share it.
Yeah.
Are you following him to law school?
On today's episode, we have quite interesting highlights for you, our viewers. And before we go into it, it's important that we put you onto something that is worth your time, that is worth your bank, that is worth your pocket. Let us put you onto the brands that are making this episode worth listening to.
This is an episode brought to you by Pouchers. We all have opinions about money because whether you are paying for subscriptions, shopping online, booking flights, or making international payments, nobody wants to start fighting their bank over a declined card. With the Pouchers Premium Card, you can make global payments online and even use it for in-store payments through Apple Pay or Google Pay. You can fund your card from your Pouchers wallet with stable coins, making spending across borders a whole lot easier. So if your money moves globally, your card should be able to move with you. Download Pouchers and check out the Premium Card. Sign up using our referral code WHOTPOD.
This episode is also brought to you by Nutri-Milk. So cheers and big ups to us for shooting our shot. Whether you're starting your morning, taking a break during a busy day, or simply looking for something refreshing and filling to enjoy, Nutri-Milk gives you 6 different flavors to choose from. So there is something for everyone and every mood. Now, if you say you're not a fan of pineapple, you could just get orange. And if you don't want to get orange, you could just get apple. Which means the hardest part might just be deciding which flavor is your favorite. But don't worry, it's the same level of deliciousness for everybody. So grab your Nutri-Milk, get comfortable, and let's get into today's episode of the What Podcast.
The chairman for Nigeria's Rural Electrification Agency, guess who that is?
Fayoshi.
You are always on top. Peter Ayodele Fayoshi, he calls himself The Rock. Has come out and has said that...
They said, are you sure his name is not supposed to be Jude?
No. Don't do that to my ex-governor. The ex-governor came out and said that, I think the reason why there is an increase in the birth rate in this country is because there is no stable power supply. And I'd be like, hold up, sir.
I mean...
So growing up, we were taught that if you want to reduce how much you give birth,
Like, or unwanted pregnancy.
Okay, very good. Unwanted pregnancy, you use protective socks. There's this thing women used to do.
Socks? Spike socks?
Yes, socks or boots. Don't you understand?
Yeah, I guess.
Protective boots.
Yeah.
I mean, we have...
Use contraceptives.
Okay, yeah, like you heard that, use contraceptives. So we believe that it was how we could reduce our birth rates, don't get unwanted pregnancies. But Ayodele Fayoshi has another theory to why Nigeria's birth rate has spiked up recently. I don't like why my name is...
It just had to be used.
Has spiked up recently. And he said it's because we have low power supply in Nigeria. Our power supply is not stable. And he said that, it is because people are jobless because there's no light. When there's no light, people are jobless. They don't have power supply to go to work, to do their work. I mean, people that learn and trade, tailors will tell you that there's no light, that's why I did not do your work, and they will close by 7 p.m. There's no light to stay in shop till like 11 or 12.
Yeah.
They will go home, and when they get home, Mommy Dayo, you look good. This Mommy Dayo, you know Mommy Dayo now. Mommy Dayo tie rapper. He's tie rapper. You should tie rapper and wear that adieu papa on top, and you be like, wow, this is the woman I married. Mommy Dayo, let's go to the bed now. And before you know, you have Dayo Junior. That same scenario will happen after 9 months. You have Dayo Junior. So he said that the reason why there's a spike in Nigeria's birth rates is because of lack of power supply. Arise News reports that lack of electricity makes the population double in Nigeria. Fayoshi. He says that when you don't address the issue of electricity, by 7 o'clock it gets dark and people start engaging with their wives, so the population doubles. The simple problem is that because there's no electricity, people go to bed early. Their minds are already prepared for it. If this is the only option available, they simply stay at home. But if we address the electricity problem, there will be nightlife.
Well, On the surface, it's very, very easy for us to look at it and say, oh, yaks, this makes no sense. Because then I saw that tweet, right? And I saw the engagement. Like, I saw what a lot of people were saying. He's an old fool. He's this, he's that. Oh, it's because he had money. How many children does he have? You know, the typical Nigerian thing. And that wisdom that these people were responding with, that they actually thought that they had, is the reason why a lot of Nigerians don't grow. Okay. Because somebody says this, he sounds like a retard, like a politician that is just lying to us because, I mean, they play us for fool. But then when you actually look at it, he's not lying. He's not lying. There's nothing that he said that is a lie. It just sounds dramatic from the surface. A data from this Nature Sustainability Study in 2022 looked at 155 demographic and health surveys across 26 years old, within a span of 26 years, and found that access to electricity and modern cooking fuels was associated with lower fertility. So people that had access to electricity and modern cooking fuels had lower fertility rates. So they were not giving birth as much as people that the reverse was the case for. So the proposed mechanisms include: electricity saves time spent on household tasks. It improves access to information and communication. It can improve women's education and economic opportunities. Greater access to information and services can increase reproductive autonomy. So people that were in systems that had better electricity and modern cooking fuels actually spent time doing more productive things, as opposed to not knowing what to do because they are not very productive and just having sex.
But from my own end, I see that Fayose as a whole actually left the governor's seat already. So what is he doing back inside a system to chairman the system?
He's not a governor, he's the head of what? Head of rural electricity.
So now he's the head of something.
I mean, that's what politicians do. They're always shifting position. Anyway, they can trick themselves. They trick themselves.
Rural Electrification Agency. Yeah. Was that not what Tinubu created July 20?
Yeah. It was a new...
So Tinubu made us face Fayose again in somewhere in Nigeria.
No, you know, they would say... don't judge the artist or something like that. Like, leave the prophet and just focus on the message. Now let's focus on the message. Leave Fayose.
Exactly.
Fayose saying that does not beat me, and I agree actually to whatever it is that he has said. There is no place in history that has shown that fertility and NEPA have equal, direct relationship. It is always an indirect relationship, in the sense that the more delight, the more people do jobs. I mean, there was a time that we would have tailors close early because they don't have money to buy fuel and they cannot sew in the dark. So that's really a crazy thing that has been happening. Like you said, Daddy Junior and Mommy Junior. If there's no fuel to switch on generator, I'd rather go and just be chilling with the love of my life. And I mean, from there,
inside Ito.
So valid. Well, let's give credit that this is rainy season.
You rather buy fuel at home than buy it for shop.
Yes, obviously.
So that light, that petrol that I would have gotten in shop, I'll just buy it at home. Make me and my family more just.
We enjoy at least.
Make it no kill us now.
Bamo.
I think in medical school they used to teach it a lot of times that you need power supply for you to reduce birth rates in Nigeria. Not fertility rate and birth rates.
Okay, listen to this. This is a study published in the Journal of Population Economics. It examined power shortages and found evidence that certain outages in some locations were followed by a temporary mini baby boom, with short intervals between births and an increase in lifetime fertility. So, in summary, those nations that always say that there's low fertility, they're looking for people to come and populate, it's because you people have lights. The electricity is too stable.
But China
get power supply, stable power supply.
They have power supply and they have baby supply.
No. China doesn't have baby supply.
They have to regulate.
Per se, they have more of a population thing, right? I know population is from baby this thing, but it's not a case of one family giving birth to 5. It's a case of over time
they have
a lot of people giving birth. You get what I mean? It's not that the average Nigerian home has four children. Then the one that is a little above average, you'll be hearing 6-7 children, and it's not our parents. So even now, I'm seeing young parents giving birth to 3 babies, 4 babies, 5 babies, and I'm wondering what's going on. So it's a thing of Nigerians like this beauty. As a matter of fact, if you can give birth to 5 children or 7 children or 10 children, they'll see you as a prosperous person. You have money. You can take care of your children.
Culturally. Well, my own POV to this is that I think the lack of stable electricity is an excuse that you can use for every use in the society that we have. You just talk about crime rates. They'll look at its crime rate. And now, maybe it's because there's no lights. People do not have jobs. If you look at, give me another use in the society, it can always link back.
Prostitution.
Prostitution can still come back because you talk about social economy. There's no light for me to work. That is why they are prostitutes.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So I feel it is a lazy excuse.
I don't think
it's a lazy excuse.
I don't think it's lazy.
I think it's a lazy excuse. Because if you ask me that, what is the number one economic problem in Nigeria? Me, layman, I would tell you it's because there's no stable power supply in Nigeria.
Exactly.
Agreed. So if you ask him too, well, it's actually about his own office is about electrifying
rural areas. Yeah.
So I actually just feel it's a very lame, very easy excuse.
Yeah, it's
very easy excuse.
It's valid.
Although it's valid, but it's very easy. It's very easy to just say, let me just run here. Now lack of electricity, they cause this treating people.
That interview, that was like a press conference, if I'm not mistaken. And he said a lot of different things, right? But that was one of the things that stood out. So I don't think his point was to say, Nigerians are having too many children because there is no light. That's simplistic. So I get what you're saying. But I think his point was just to show that we need to fix light issues in rural communities because that will be the start of solutions to problems like overpopulation. Before we now talk about crime rates, before we now talk about different socio-cultural problems that we have as a society. So I don't think he was just trying to blame that one thing on that. Okay. I think he was just giving it as a starting point. Like this problem that people are saying Nigeria is overpopulated. We went from, in primary school, they were telling us we were 169 million people in Nigeria. And then all of a sudden 200, next thing 250, next thing I'm hearing 270, and it's like we're climbing at a massive rate. So he's saying if this is going to be a problem that we'll keep pointing out, then the first thing to do is fix rural electricity. And that may just be the start of something productive if Nigerians can learn how to be productive. Because
I think Tinubu is thinking ahead. Creating that agency.
Visionary.
So let us know in the comment section what you think. Do you think electricity contributes to Nigeria high birth rate, or financial argument is just, like I said, funny excuse and it's just too lame, it's just too simple? I don't feel it's too simple.
It's simple, but it's part of it.
Okay.
It is part
to
of
fly. So let us know in the comment section, guys. So I have this question for you guys.
Okay.
It might sound very debatable, but over the years, we've always heard people clamor this. If this was this would have been the result. If this was this would have been the result. So now I want to bring the question to the real table now.
Okay.
So if Nigeria never got independence when it did, would Nigeria be more developed today?
Agbara alone.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. This is something I've always said, especially when I first learned history in secondary school, that man, they really messed up. When I saw the deep treacheries that some of our leaders, especially the military leaders, did.
Military leaders?
Yes. See, it was
military
a lot of
leaders, please.
Discipline.
Please,
it was
be factual.
It was a lot of discipline, but things were under the guise of that. So, but I don't want to get into it very detailed. And I was like, maybe the British should have stayed a little longer. But then as I've grown older, I have seen that they never really left. I mean, they left in terms of independence, but they had sunk their talons so deep into the Nigerian system that till today, they're still here, and there's nothing anybody wants to tell me. They're still here. Some people say, I'm being a conspiracist. No problem. To me, they're still here. So it's just that they are here doing what they want for their own benefit. And if we were still under that independence for maybe a longer time, they would have had to pretend to care about us, pretend to want what's best for us.
The big question is, should Nigeria have gained its independence when it actually did in 1960? And the big answer is, it might hurt, but no. I think we should have done like extra 30. And the reason is because my mom used to say this while I was growing up. She wishes that we've actually we're still under the times of the British Empire, and that's simple. A lot of things that we have mismanaged in this country right now would have taken a lot more effort because systems would have still been put in place and all like that. And if you look back in time, you would see that the military come and do the whole takeover and all like that allowed a lot of disruption, like Naomi said, underneath. You would see the discipline on the outer part, but like deep down, a lot of rubbish was actually going down. So bad that they started killing themselves. If you remember going Iran, say,
many coups.
Started killing themselves and all like
coup.
that. That is not something that, should be the result of independence. If you are talking about independence, you are giving independence to somebody or a particular set of people that know what they are actually doing
and can stand on their own. We gained independence and went into chaos for
exactly
years. It was
Nigeria did not know what it was doing when it gained independence.
If they were not stealing money, if they were not funny people, are we going to be talking about Abacha's money and whose money is longer? They knew what they were doing now. They knew what they were doing. So it was a lot of chaos that may have been saved if we were under colonial rule a little longer. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not a fan, but
I think your argument is still not valid because you've argued for the fact that after Nigerians got their independence, they squandered everything that we believe the British colonial masters have given or helped us to gather up over the years. Is that correct? I still feel that if they've given us the independence 20, 30 years later, we are still going to go back to the roots. Whether it was earlier, whether it was later, whether it was earlier, I don't think it's going to change the fact that Nigerians will still not be able to organize themselves.
20 to 30 years, you are going to see that some of the people that have come into power would not have come into power. 20 to 30 years down the line, 1960 to 1990, do you know the amount of military head of state that died in that same period?
Okay.
So most likely time and chance, like the children of Issachar, some things would have happened that would have changed the steering of things.
I agree with you.
I would genuinely also say that I believe that MK Abiola would actually have made a number on Nigeria if you now look at it, because he would not have had to go through that old rubble race with Babangida and all of that battle and rabbit hole that they went through and all like that, and you know have the June 12 that you have. So you can see that 20 to 30 years extra would do a whole lot. Nigeria 20 to 30 years back from now is 1996, 2006. How much was a naira to a dollar then? Now look at your answer now. Then you can see the beauty.
It's simplistic, right? Because
it's not simplistic. It's just a no-brainer.
It's not a no-brainer because here's the thing: a corrupt people will be a corrupt people, right? And corruption is everywhere in the world. Don't get me wrong, but if a nation is already very divisive and not principled, corruption will thrive better. So let's look at it like this: you have a parent that is a disciplinarian. Normally, after university, you're supposed to go on and be an adult. But let's say that parent now holds on to you and says, no, even when you go to your husband's house or your wife's house, like you guys get married, you'll still be coming home. Come home every weekend. Or stay with me during the weekend. Stay at your parents' house during the weekend and just go home, go to your husband's place during the week. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So when that kind of thing is happening, that is basically a rigid system. And what happens when someone feels like they don't have their freedom? They want to rebel. What happened in very simple terms after Nigeria gained independence, Nigeria became a republic in 1963 was we saw people that were already angry that Nigeria had been under colonial rule for almost 100 years, if I'm not mistaken. They were angry and they felt they could do it better. Now, picture yourself as one of the people that were under colonial rule. As at that time, when the white people come up with one of their rubbish policies, you'll be like, this thing is not favoring us. And if you check the history books very well, you'll see that the colonial masters were very partial. A lot of the policies they made depended on what they wanted to get from that particular region, and to shoot another tribe or region in the leg. Which is why, if you go and look at the amalgamation that they did, you would see a lot of crooks and bends as to what they wanted, because they wanted it to favor their pockets, right? So Nigerians at that time were angry. Which is why we had our freedom fighters. We had all these Awolowo, Nnamdi Azikiwe really fighting and saying, oh, hey, give us our independence. Now, here's the thing. We got our independence. The people that did the actual fighting did not rule for as long as they were supposed to, because the greedy people came to kill them.
Good.
Came to up them, which is why if it happened 30 years later, I tell you that the greedy people that were angry will still come and kill the genuine freedom fighters.
So it means you are now on my side, right? You are on my side of the argument.
I'm on your side of the argument to an extent, but I still see how a working system.
Only working
I still
system
see how a working system for like an extra 10 years could have emerged if it was just maybe a little longer.
And I'm telling you that time would actually heal. See, this is a case of Jude Okoye and Peter Okoye and Paul Okoye. You cannot bring injured siblings together. You cannot amalgamate.
That's the
broken
thing.
relationships.
Those people did not actually care about the fact that Nigerians were injured. Do you know that?
They did not. Which was the issue of, may I so rest in peace, Peter's mom trying to amalgamate 3 brothers that were already broken from childhood, and now you can see it play out in the present day and time. Once a relationship is broken, the next thing to do is to let them be on a separate level. And why is that? Because of issues like this today. I would have loved us to play a particular video, but maybe we'll do next. The Yorubas are standing alone, the Igbos are standing alone, and then you have the North.
I mean, that's why there was the Biafran War. That was why
the moment all of these things decided to stand alone and there was a rift, there was no point come and call us the Niger area.
Which is why those same
British
people...
saying,
I want to understand your argument very well.
Which is why I am saying, since you've discovered that all of these people are injured siblings, Jude, Paul, and Peter, the best thing to do is to remain in control. Remain in
for
control.
How long?
For how long? Now leave that to God.
They would have ruined us.
You cannot have a conversation.
See, David,
wait.
You think they would have ruined us?
You were on the side before, right?
I think would have been better.
Wait. Let me just say a few things. Let me say a few things before we proceed. So I really believe people who think that the colonial masters would have done us more good if they stayed 10 to 15 more years are really talking about the infrastructural development.
Of course.
They are not talking about fundamental working system.
We're talking about a working system in terms of like the surface, right?
Yeah,
so
infrastructural.
You look at.
I'm coming. Let me conclude.
Go on.
They are looking at the infrastructural system. They are looking at road network,
hospitals.
power, hospitals. They would have done more of this, but they always forget that, like you were saying, injured brothers. The most important things for people to live together in unity is not the infrastructure. It is their cultural heritage. It is the unity they believe in themselves, which I think the colonial master failed to succeed in.
It's not they failed to. They intentionally caused a break. They intentionally caused a break in the system.
Something.
I tell you,
so we're talking about they gave us a government. That people are saying they gave us Nigeria. But they gave us a Nigeria that was never going to work.
It was never going to work. They didn't
so even if they are staying 10 or 15 more years, bro, any development you see is just going to be like that of South Africa, where they have very good roads. They have very good it's not even the entirety of South Africa. Like the major places, at least they have very good roads, they have very good power supply, they have very good economy, but the living standard there is very poor. Because why?
Shitty.
Because they failed to connect the people living in South Africa together to give them something that they can hold on to while growing up. I really believe that if they had gone earlier than we started fighting, Nigeria would have been better. Nigeria would have seriously been better, because we would have been able to understand that, okay, guys, wait, this unholy communion that we want to have, it is not compulsory. It's not going to work. Now let us separate. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is why I really believe that if they had gone earlier, 10-15 years before they did.
No, it's not 10-15 years before they did. As of the end of 18 something. Before they entered 19 something. Because here's the thing. What these people did was they saw 3 different people that were actually successfully trading. A lot of the regions that make up Nigeria now, as of that time, were successfully trading. Of course, they had their wars, they had their disputes, but everybody lived in peace from the perspective of, oh, yeah, do your thing, I do my thing. We are different people that are just doing business together. But now these people came and forced all those different regions to be together and give them a collective name. And they said, we're going to take your agriculture, we're going to take your oil, we're going to sell it off, and we're going to determine what you can sell as a country. So I see your Nutri-Milk, I take your Nutri-Milk, I sell part of your Nutri-Milk, and I give you crumbs and say, okay, you can sell this one, Sha, just manage this one. And then I tell you how to spend the money that you have made. That's what they were doing for us. And of course, people are going to rebel in that system. So if Nigerians woke up way earlier than they did and realized that, oh, this white man fascination that we have it's not necessary. Let's start fighting for independence as early as possible. I tell you that it would have been much more easier for Nigeria to become a greater nation. But they were here for 100 years. 100 years of oppression.
I just disagree with that because something just clocked in me. Okay. And that is, the greediness was already there from the time of monarchy. And we were already selling ourselves to them from the beginning.
Monarchy.
Even
when we had kings,
and our kings were already selling their own villagers to them and to the Portuguese back then.
Which allowed them gain control.
Which allowed them be in control.
I mean, technically, those monarchs, those traditional leaders were already selling their own people to other tribes as well. It wasn't just about white people. White people money and white people mirrors just seemed more fascinating. They were already doing it. Like, slave trade has been normal since time immemorial. They sold Joseph in the Bible. It has been a thing for the longest time. So it's human greed is constant. But what keeps a nation is that united vision where you know that you're different people, but you're working towards a goal, which the British intentionally made sure to divide. Like, they did not want that unity that you people are looking for. So they did not want us to have it.
Then let us just agree that we should not even have ever been actually independent.
No, we should not have even been under their oppression. And if we wanted to break away from
we didn't
that
have
oppression,
control over that. Number one, we didn't have control over that. What I'm saying is, what would have paid off for Nigeria was us getting out of that colonial control as early as possible. We got out of it very, very late, which I think is the reason why Nigeria is still where it is today.
But if you got out of it early, the tribalism and the bigotry you are seeing now would have still existed. I don't think that was ever going to change.
That's why from now to tomorrow, I'm all for Biafra.
I don't think that would have ever changed. Bigotry and tribalism would have always survived in the Nigerian airspace, whether or not we came out early or late, or at the time we came out.
Again, it's different, too many different tribes and too many different units coming together as one. Some of the most broken countries in the world have that common factor, where it's like too many tribes with different belief systems. If you look back at the systems of leadership that all of these tribes operated, their systems were different. The Igbo monarchy system was different from the Yoruba monarchy system. It was different from the Hausa Fulani monarchy system. Completely different systems. So it's going to be difficult for such people to work together and have the same goal. What would have been best was different regions being their own country. Right? That's the, like, if we wanted to fantasize, that's the best fantasy. But now we have mixed like the best cocktail you can ever have, but poisonous. So what do we do with that?
So you've heard the debate so far. I think it's been, was it one-sided or two? It was two of us against his own school of thought, right?
Honestly, I was.
But
you
were not 1.5.
Yeah,
you were there. You were not.
Why I stood alone?
I stood alone too. She was with you too.
Not just jumping from.
I was not jumping. I just had different perspectives to it, which is normal. Like, are you guys so used to having one lens to everything?
No, there is always two perspectives to it. But I want you to.
No. As an individual,
how to judge you?
Open-mindedness. You cannot judge me. I cannot even allow it.
But no. When you're faced with,
I can have multiple perspectives, especially if those multiple perspectives have their pros and their cons.
Okay,
so
I agree
that's
with you.
it. And
now, when you're faced with a question, a yes or no question, okay. So, do you think that Nigeria would have been better off if the colonial masters?
I will not answer yes or no because there are so many layers.
If you are faced
See, even if you point a gun to my head,
what is your conclusive thought about it?
Draw your inference.
My conclusive thought about it is going to be more realistic in respect to the fact that now we are where we are. We did not get independence earlier or later. So what do we do with this nonsense that we've been handed? That is where I'm going to conclude.
All right. So that gives us your answer.
Yes, that gives you my answer, which is Nigerians need to figure their things out.
No, your answer is that you didn't think that 10 or 15 more years extra would have changed anything. That's your answer, yes.
If you decide to go that route, you know, shall put words in my mouth.
You guys should let us know in the comment section what you actually think and if Nigeria should have actually become independent. Me, I still think we should have just stayed with the British.
We've talked about colonialism and independence. I think we should move on to neo-colonialism and the effect of colonialism. Yeah.
Cultural imperialism, number one.
Eh?
That's the first. See, that's the beginning of the remaining problems in the impact that we had from colonialism. I should calm down, Abby.
JJ, calm down, yeah, calm down. Do the cams. JJ Omojuwa tweeted, I used a Sensodyne toothpaste yesterday and could tell immediately that it was fake. Ordered another pack from a different store. Side by side, the packaging is near identical. The only way to know is to use the fake one and find out. It could have been drugs. Nigeria's regulator needs to do far more about counterfeit medicines and consumer products. This is not about money lost. Lives are at stake.
Facts.
Serious lives.
Can you trust what you buy in Nigeria?
Nah.
Yeah, you can trust what I sell. If you're anything like me, you probably have clothes in your wardrobe that you absolutely love, but you've worn them enough times, or you just know you're never wearing them again or anytime soon. Now, that's where Seconds comes in. It's a platform where you can buy and sell pre-loved fashion. So instead of letting those pieces sit in your wardrobe, you can pass them on to someone who would actually wear and enjoy them. And that's exactly what I'm doing with this look. This sundress and earrings will be available as part of my wardrobe drop at the end of the month. I'll also be listing different pieces from my outfit on the podcast throughout the month. So there'll be something new to look out for every week. Now, download Seconds, follow them on social media, and get ready for the first drop. Because if you like this look, you might want to be quick when it goes live.
Well, you said yours. David, why did you say no?
What I have suffered from fake products in Nigeria is extremely crazy. I promise you, I bought fake anti-malaria drugs one time. You know when you are battling malaria with fake anti-malaria drug and the malaria is telling you that
Thank you. So you want to kill me with poison?
It's
So
not
you want to
poison.
kill me with poison?
It's not poison. You just consume it and you're not getting better. You're watching how. It's not like it's to
yeah.
make you sicker. Nothing will happen.
except there's something extra in it. But
Yes.
Nigeria
Hey, you
and
know,
fake
if I can tell
products,
now fake products now. I mean, if it's
yeah,
drug and it's bad,
something
it's
bad.
poisonous now.
Yeah, so I don't even trust whatever it is I buy in Nigeria. I saw a woman one time putting red dye in fish to make it look like blood, so it looks fresh when people come and buy it, and it was actually sport.
Jeez.
Crazy time. Crazy time.
You can even be saying it's colonial masters. That's the beginning of the problem. See, people are wicked, and it's just this culture of cheating people, culture of shortcuts, culture of trying to have it your way. That's the same culture that's led us to have Nike, Nile,
Gee, I was going there.
Versace, Veshabi.
Nika.
Like
Nika,
I won
you
it.
see,
Adibas.
you see a pair of Jordans, and the Jordans, instead of the basketballer to be going like the basketball sound is down. Like what?
Betty, you do like this.
But don't you think it's because they've
Bro, your Jordan, you like
Wait,
this.
don't you remember the rise Yeezy 2015, 2016?
Yeah, remember
oh
Yeezy.
my god, the fake Yeezys.
I remember
Kanye West
Yeezys.
could never. I'm telling you that there's no way Kanye
Spike.
West could sell as much as Igbo men sold.
Spike,
Adibas.
your Jordan don't spread that.
Pamu.
Bro,
Pamu.
the first time I wore Nika to school, my school is a classist school. Yes, I said it to their faces. People are classist. So I got a shoe.
Your uni.
Yeah, my uni. And it was Nika. The first one that saw me from afar. The girl was like, so my name is Ola Yimika. So he was like, Ola Yimika. Bro, I went out. The girls and I looked at her and I'm like, oh my god.
And you did not know.
I did not, like, I'm not used to that.
Do you know how crazy it is? I went to a classist school as well, classist uni, and someone wanted to gift me a pair of sneakers, really nice sneakers, really sweet looking sneakers. But I can't remember the name of the brand, but I just knew it was the fake, and I did not collect it. Because If I collect it, I will not wear it. Shame go wear me Ankara leggings. I will never. Like, and it's not because, I don't care what anybody has to say, but because my school had like all these blogs, like the school blog, where if they catch you on fresh, they will post you and you will trend. If I'm a Bonesti, you should post you. Then, like that was like 2018. If I'm a Bonesti, you should post you. Now they don't do much. Yeah. But that time, oh my God, I'm telling you that you have to just be careful because it can be you. It's not the kind of thing that you say it can never be me. It can be you, and if they catch you, you are socially gone.
I agree with you guys here, but the reason why I started all this conversation from neocolonialism is because I feel we've been conditioned to think that if we don't wear these things that are labeled, they are trending,
designers and all,
we are not there. Because when you look at it now, Nigerians, they produce all these Nika, Abibas. Give me names now. La Poste, Lacoste,
Balenciaga.
Balenciaga, but the G is J. Like, do you understand? Now Nigerians still they produce more. Do you get?
Have you seen
why are we not just
Gabbana? When they make Dolce & Gabbana, so no, when they spell it out like Dolce & Gabbana, they can change to Cabana.
Yeah, like just several things just to make you know that it's a rip-off.
It's counterfeit.
Yeah, it's counterfeit. And I ask myself that why can't you just create your brand? You've created this cloth already. We used to wear My Money Grows Like Grass when we were growing up. It was just from songs. They made a brand from it, made clothes, and everybody wore it, and we felt very good about it. Why can't Nigerians just come back and say, nah, we will not buy these fake things. We will rather buy cheap, affordable brands that we are sure of?
Why can't the same people mass producing these things mass produce under their labels? Like, why do we have to go for the quick money things? Because the reason I had to ask this question is because you were saying things about Nigerian brands. There are a lot of Nigerian brands for shoes, for clothes, right? But those ones usually come up from the high-end luxury angle, where you see a top, like a vest that just looks like a vest that you should be getting for 25k being sold for 150k, 200,000 naira. So the average person cannot afford this, but they will enter Sabo Market or they will enter Yaba in Lagos. They will enter like anywhere and they will get the rip-off of a $2,000 bag for 12k, 15k. And if they hide it well, you will not know. I'm telling you that if they hide that logo well, you will not know. A lot of them, yes. Like a lot of all these big people. As a matter of fact, big people, like supposed big people, the elite, a lot of them get ripped off on the fake of originals more than the average Nigerian. Yeah. So they will carry the fake of Versace, and that fake is like so original.
And so expensive. God. So expensively original
that they will buy it.
There is original fake. There's
fake.
There's fake.
Yes, there's original fake.
Yeah.
Then there's original. And there's fake original.
Yes. You know, you go Balogun Market, step and say you won't buy something. Me of fake. I don't want the fake.
They'll say grade A, grade B, and grade C.
Next grade. What are we doing in Nigeria?
And they'll show you the difference. I'm not even shocked about all of this. Where I think we should focus on is when we talk about the things that we ingest into our bodies. Now let's call out NAFDAC. Now I feel like NAFDAC is doing one of the worst jobs in Nigeria presently. Sorry to say allegedly, but NAFDAC would only fish you out when they see that they are not actually, benefiting a certain style from you in what you are doing. And that is extremely, crazy, because you see people being, ambushed in some places. You just hear that, NAFDAC going to break out some place. Yeah. You see them, they are creating fake Pepsi.
Like, how come you are not registered?
How come you are not registered? I know. But then, fake alcohol and the likes. But fake alcohol in a top class bar in Abuja.
Yes, now all the time.
You see a top class bar in Abuja having fake Mattel, having fake drinks, and you buy the drink for over 200k. It is brazy.
The thing is, you can't even blame these bars.
750.
You can't blame a lot of these bars because they will want to go and buy it. And the original will be like, let's say, how much is the average bottle of like high class alcohol? 250. Let's say 250. Yeah. The original is 250. Then the fake could just be like 230. They'll now tell you that, they got it directly from the company or something. So some of these clubs fall for the scam too. It's not even as if they're trying to buy cheap drinks. They're actually trying to buy good drinks. But this people that mass produce these things somewhere in the east or south or whatever, before they say I'm being tribalist, I'm not tribalist, I'm an Igbo girl, so relax, calm down, okay? Some of those men intentionally inflate these prices, and for me, that's just genuine wickedness. See, we are not just a greedy people as a nation. We are wicked, minus me. I'm not Nigerian. I'm from Palm Springs, California. As I just said, I was Igbo not long ago. Somebody save me.
No be you.
One day, Peter. One day, Pauline.
Okay. Yeah. So some of these people intentionally try to cheat people. So we're, as a nation, we're not just selfish. We're wicked. We're greedy. We're very tunnel visioned. You even see how that coloring that you are adding to palm oil to make it look redder. You know it's going to kill people, but because of the greed and your pocket that you want to fill up, you just do it. Like, I don't get it. I don't get how people are just that cruel.
Okay. Can I tell you what people cannot do the fake of?
What? Nutri milk.
Aww.
Clacking!
If you do fake of Nutri milk,
Now me go find you.
leave am for me. Leave am for me.
Because how can something be this good?
But allow me. There was a time I was chilling with somebody and I wanted to take bread and butter.
I'll be bread and beans. Confess.
No, bread and butter.
All right.
Then I remember that somebody tweeted that nobody in Nigeria has seen the real butter. That the real butter is not solid at room temperature. And I brought out my container of the so-called butter.
Yeah.
And I checked it that, okay, I need to see if this is butter. And it was written on it the name of the brand, and nowhere on the container was it written that it was butter. It was spread.
So there was no butter.
No butter on the body of the container.
So you were actually eating bread and spread. Or spread bread.
So here's the thing.
Okay.
Nigerians call it butter because even the original butter that a lot of Nigerians don't have access to is used to eat bread and is used for the same purpose as this margarines and the likes. So these brands did not lie to us per se. What happened was, because of the nation that we're in, a nation with unstable electricity, that is the best approach they can give the average Nigerian that wants to eat bread with a buttery type of condiment. So whether it is margarine or spread, which is still a type of margarine anyway, or the original butter. The average Nigerian does not have like fridge working in their house 24/7. And butter needs to be stored at refrigerator temperature. It cannot be stored outside. It will melt, right? So it has to be stored inside a fridge. So that's the thing. So these brands will not come and lie to us and say it's butter. But because from when we first had things like butter being brought into Nigeria as of the 20th century and maybe even prior, it was butter like that was brought in. But because butter cannot survive in the condition of the average Nigerian home, like the original butter, they had to give us a substitute that might give that same buttery feeling with bread or whether you're baking or whatnot, but you don't need to use a fridge to store it. So they didn't actually lie to you. I don't think
I didn't say they were lying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that
just
there's an ignorance in Nigeria that is vast.
That's why they always say exposure no matter, because if you're someone that like travels a lot, you're well traveled or you're well read, you would know that what we eat is not butter like over time. So the day you clock it like this, so it's just like clocking the issue with milk as well, that we actually don't take original milk. Like we cannot say, oh, I'm going to get a keg of milk just like that. That's so nasty.
So, what do you mean cow? You will press cow for me, K. Please, leave me my Nigerian milk.
But a lot of Northerners do, and it's nice. No. It's very nice. So you guys should...
Now, I know why I don't like it.
So I will take us back to...
Oh, but you like a creamer. The one that is oil, that they help you to skim and make it look like a milk. That's what you like.
Descriptive is enough.
All right, so I was going to say something. I was going to take us back to what you said about Nigerians always trying to have their way fast in the market. Okay, they say there's a brand that is making waves. They want to make a counterfeit of it.
They've made this before the counterfeit has even reached Nigeria well. They
Or
don't
the
waste
main
time.
brand, like before the main
before
brand
the
reach-
original brand
the
rather
counterfeit
has
don't
reached
they?
Nigeria.
And I was going to say, I think I heard someone say a Yoruba adage that has always stuck to me. The person said that a flood would not mind or would not desist from bringing out the house, but the landlord or the owner of the house will be the one to restrict the flood. The human nature, in Yoruba they say agbára kò ní sọ pé òun ò ní léwó, onílé ni ò ní gbà fún ọ̀gbàrà. Flood now.
Go call it Seko.
No. No, even the Koto policy is the responsibility of the landlord to make sure that the flood does not demolish his
Landlord
house.
do the content and say, I hope say you lock door.
So back to the conversation here. The human nature is like that. We always want to make things very easy for ourselves, whether it is going to kill the next person, whether it is going to, even whether it's going to kill them, they themselves.
Yep.
But for the fact that in the moment they are getting something out of it, they really want to take that option and they would not care, or they would care less about who's got it or whose health is being in
Whose health
danger,
is at stake.
is at stake. So that is where the responsibility of NAFDAC comes in, because I think they need to do better with regulating those drugs, making sure that everything that is on market, that everything that consumers are taking in, it is well regulated. Nothing gets onto the market or on your store or your local, even to the local shop, the kiosks that we used to do, nothing gets there without it being regulated very well. And I think if we can do this, Nigeria would reduce in how much of counterfeit that we consume.
One of the best things I like about some brands is the fact that they put a scratch pin for you there.
Yeah.
Any brand
To confirm,
that
yeah.
puts a scratch pin, I automatically just fall in love with you. Like, I buy without even thinking. I may not even scratch it after.
Bro, counterfeit still they do for those
Scratch,
things.
I was about to say,
You go
there's
ask
some of
scratch
them.
pin for counterfeit.
I'm telling you, they do it though.
Nah, they do.
Maybe scratch pin, they carry you go somewhere.
Yeah, so
They
I've
will create
scratched-
that
I've
place is
scratched
taking you to.
No, they not create
Okay.
it though. I've scratched one. I put the code, like I sent
And
it to the
sent
SMS and it did not work. That's how I knew that this thing is fake. This
Crazy.
will not work. It's not take you to the landing page of the actual brand. If you scratch or check a QR code on any product, it's supposed to take you to like a proper website. You would know it. See, Nigerians are wicked to the point where it will take you to a fake page and you see copyright, blah 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 blah. You see
Yeah.
everything, but it's pictures. It's not a link. You know that when you click on those things,
Yeah,
there
yeah,
are supposed
yeah,
to
yeah.
be links that will redirect you to
redirect
somewhere
you,
else
yeah.
on that page. It's pictures. Deep-rooted wickedness. I don't get
So
it.
like we've said, the consumers need to do better. Consumers need to do better in the sense of, I beg you say, stop buying those counterfeits. You are one of the reasons why the producers are producing it more, because they are selling. There's a market for it. If there's no market for it, nobody will do mass production of all these counterfeits.
And you
Then
should be
also-
suspicious when things are cheap.
The fact that you're in Nigeria, you should be suspicious
Don't
of
be
everything.
suspicious of everything.
Like, be suspicious of everything. The air you are breathing, you be like,
Is this air clean?
If you're in
Share na
Lagos-
original.
If you're in Lagos, you should be suspicious of your own oxygen.
yeah,
suspicious.
yeah. Be suspicious. And yes, to the NAFDAC, the only thing we can do is to beg you.
We don't even need to beg you. It's your freaking
No, na my life.
responsibility.
Sorry, na my life. I dey beg
It's your
them.
responsibility.
Naomi, na my life. Na my life.
They will still not do it. They will take you for fool. We need to be angry. I've said this before and I'll say it again. You Nigerians, we Nigerians are not angry enough. You need to be angry because these people will not take you seriously. Instead, they'll go and camp at the border to be catching people that are importing cars
Bag of
and bags
rice.
of rice so that they'll collect their costs. Not because the rice will still not enter or the car will still not enter, but because they want to collect money out of it.
Because I'm angry, that's why I'm begging them. Guy, I'm really begging NAFDAC. SON, I beg.
Different stages of
I
anger.
beg. Protect Nigerians. You know, say you go reach one place where your anger will be like, nah. Please just help. Let us help ourselves and go separate ways. I mean, that's where I'm at now. So NAFDAC, please do well to help us do your duties by safeguarding what the consumers are consuming in Nigeria. I beg. I beg. So guys, let us know in the comment section, what is that funniest fake brand that you've used? Type it. You will be bass. Let us know in the comment section. Moving on. So the next point of conversation on today's episode is to talk about the recent what word should I use? Let me say developments in Lagos, where robbers have now disguised themselves as beggars in broad daylight, and they are taking away properties, destroying properties of celebrities and even commoners in the city of Lagos. As much as I would not like to use Lagos as the only place or as a center of focus, I want to believe it happens everywhere in Nigeria. Yep. Everywhere, because there's someone said something. Where are the people not begging? The people are begging everywhere. And these people that are begging are now even robbing the people they are begging from. There is a documentary that has gone up online recently, and we will not be able to watch the full video, but I would like us to watch this very video and see what these beggars or these robbers have turned themselves into in the daylight. Guy, imagine having to drive through. This guy, see person hand, bro, what the fuck? See person hand. He's about to see your boy, guy.
Abati, see your boy. Thank you. Abati, bro. Rocket you, my bro. You don't finish. Stop now, be this. Why they drag this thing?
So, that is if a cinematographic, what do they call it?
Cinematographic or cinematic or visual representation.
Yeah, visual representation of what goes on in Lagos now. Kizizo did a documentary about it recently, and this is Ademuyiwa tweeted, calling the attention of the Lagos State government and Jide Sanwo-Olu to that documentary. And he said that, "Good morning, Mr. Governor Jide Sanwo-Olu, Tokubo Wahab, and Madam Toke Benson. Kindly watch this documentary. Executive order or legislation via the House of Assembly must be considered to fix this issue of begging in Lagos State. These guys can discourage tourists and kill the hospitality industry in Lagos. Young and able-bodied men who refuse to work but beg should be arrested and made useful for the state." He now said, "Declare a state of emergency now." Tokubo Wahab, the Commissioner for the Ministry of Environment and Water Resources in Lagos State, he now replied, Ademuyiwa, he said, "Thank you for the feedback. The state government has consistently apprehended and dislodged these street urchins from various locations across the state. However, the continued financial support and patronage they receive from some influencers, Jesus is Lord, celebrity and members of the public are seen in this video inadvertently encourages them to return to the streets and in some cases view it as a lucrative means of livelihood, while also breeding a sense of entitlement. While we fully acknowledge that it is the responsibility of the government to ensure the safety, security, and orderliness of our streets, we must also recognize the role that individual actions play in sustaining these challenges. We therefore urge everyone to desist from activities that may inadvertently encourage lawlessness, insecurity, street beggings, and environmental nuisance on our road. Collective responsibility and cooperation are essential to building a safer, cleaner, and more orderly Lagos. Thank you."
True.
TW.
No lies told. From both parties.
Okay.
I think that his response was very, very true.
Extremely sound.
Yeah, very sound, because like you said earlier, this thing doesn't just happen in Lagos, it happens everywhere. I've seen a beggar, like he's like the head of beggars on a major road where I stay. He has houses.
Okay.
How did he get houses? Continuous patronage. So I like that he used the word patronage because it's a business at this point. And it's a business that I have known since I was a little girl. As a matter of fact, there are some beggars that I have known since I was little and I still see them till date.
Okay.
If a business is not working, are you still going to be doing that business?
Definitely not.
So somehow it's working, and because it works, people would run into that industry. We see it with regular businesses, right? So it's a very, very, thin line. It's delicate in the sense that there are people that are legitimately in need of help.
Yeah.
People that they have tried, they have looked for means. As a matter of fact, they could have even been financially stable at some point in their lives. And then they lost it. And somehow it's been very hard to pick back up. Those kind of people, they're legit. But how do you differentiate between the people that want to cause harm and steal and rob people and the people that are genuinely in need of help? Sometimes it pains my heart. Like, my heart physically aches when I see some people and I want to help. I'm like, I know that you might end up going to go use this thing to buy weed. You look like you might be smoking.
These people, they are not just beggars.
They're thieves. They're robbers.
Exactly.
Not even robbers. They are street boys. They are agberos. They are thugs. So if Tokunbo Wahab is saying we should not patronize them by giving them money, do you know what effects that will have on you at that moment? Your glass is going. Your side mirror is going. They are destroying your property.
Right,
I think Pella wedding, Toby Nation, was it Toby Nation? He came down from his car and he was ready to battle with them. They could have killed them. I had an experience sometimes August last year where we went for a party. We were leaving. And these thug boys, they were like, they surrounded one guy. His car was exotic, luxurious car. And they said he should give them money. And this guy was like, I don't have money to give you. You will not believe that they stole his gold chain right there because they just, before we knew it, they were like 5, 6. They just surrounded him, give us money.
Planned.
Yeah. Give us money. It's always planned.
Yeah.
Now, if he wanted to avoid the whole situation, the best thing for him to have done was give them the money and leave. But this guy, they stole his gold chain. And this guy was actually one of those, a street boy that also got money. Immediately, he pulled off his top and he was ready to deal with one of them because he couldn't handle them. But you see that one that he catch? He cuts that one, puts that guy in his car and he said, "That's my gold chain. You guys must produce it. You must produce it." It was like, he had to beat that guy like proper because the guy also had friends. Do you understand? So if Tokunbo is saying that we should not patronize them by not indulging them, don't give them money, you are going to lose more. You are going to be on the losing.
Going to cost
this
more
one is going to cost more to you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that is where I disagree with him completely because you have to fight for yourself first, protect yourself first. That your guy that you're saying is a street beggar in your area, you actually do not know. Maybe it's some element of fear. He's putting into all the people in the area that if this guy asks you for money, you must give him more. If you not give him, if you blow you, if you collect something from you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So these guys in Lagos have always used the elements that they can do anything to get away with or to extort money from you. They will do anything to do that. They use that element to put fear into people and they get money.
I mean, you can see the guy in the basketball jersey that is wearing yellow, and you can see the amount of agony and that's not even agony. The
desperation.
Like every vein coming up and popping out in his jugular, just to show the desperation that he wants to ask for that money. But also, I don't think there is a thin line between this set of people and people that genuinely need help. If you genuinely need help, I don't think you'll be here. These people are people that have chosen to, not actually just take life seriously. Yeah. They just feel like they can feed off people that have actually made it. And there was one particular guy that said he's the most popular beggar in Nigeria or in Lagos State or something like that. And if he was not seeing patronizers, he will not be here. He will not be in that space. So these guys are actually just street urchins, thugs that do not know another way to make money and have decided that this is the way they will go through and they will see it through to the end, and they end up being hired by political parties to be political thugs, and their life ends in the way, and then the cycle just continues. So their own is just a day-to-day life. They just want to eat now and then they'll go and fend for the future.
I wasn't talking about those categories of people. I was talking about, let's say a nursing mother whose husband died and she doesn't have family. I've seen people like that. Yeah. But I know some of those same mothers that they sell drugs. Yeah. Like they resell, they help, they are part of the people on the street that help to sell, drugs and weed and some of those things. But I've also seen people that are legitimately helpless. So it's those people that I'm talking about, and you just have to be able to differentiate. There are some people that's their business. They would have even gone to print it and laminate the what's it called? Their MO. They would have laminated it and they'll just come, they just extend the cards to you. so that you read their problem. Once you read their problem, you know what to do. Bring out money. Those ones have turned it into a business. But I'm just saying that sometimes, especially when you're moving fast, maybe on the road, it's just hard to know, to be able to tell, does this person really need help? Is this person really that desperate? And whatnot. So that's what I mean. But I get you. It's different things.
And there's also the part of these street urchins discouraging creatives.
To walk on the streets, yes. We've been there here. We've done that here, like on this part.
Now, can you relate?
No, it's like I couldn't relate now. Of course, I couldn't. I could always relate. I was just saying that I've also met a few people in my short time on this earth that actually legitimately need money. So I'm just saying that sometimes it's just hard to say, oh, where do I help? Do I not help? Right? I was not saying that what you're saying is not correct.
But I'm sorry, if I want to help you and this is the way you turn up for me for help.
Bruh, nothing for you.
Nothing for you. Because you and your LP and your fellow out.
Let's read this tweet from TJ Omori. He said, I was out in Ikoyi to film the other day at 3 a.m. and there was a large crowd of dogs outside screaming, TJ Omori, you go show us love before you come out here. Very typical. Long story short, I snuck out leaving the shoot to my assistant directors and security with one more active scene left. My producer told me in the morning that the dogs broke the gate and injured the security who refused them access. It's hell outside.
That entitlement, that's the problem. It's disgusting. I've witnessed it. I've been there. We've done that. As a matter of fact, we've had to go shoot somewhere in Ikeja, and we just bore it in mind that this is our budget for the shoots, right? And we carved out a part of it for the talks. We had to pay, or will I say pay? Yes, it's a business. We had to pay some talks so that they will protect us from other talks. Yeah.
Can I blow your mind? We've paid police before for stopping us from shooting in Ikeja.
Actually, yes.
We've paid police.
Imagine. So
that they don't disturb us.
Imagine.
Shooting.
Imagine. So
that was 2024 December.
Yeah.
Imagine when you now have to pay police. Okay. Is it to protect you, or the police wanted to hinder you from shooting?
They did not want us to shoot. Like normal roadside, whatever.
Why do you want to shoot? Kiniko. You could pay.
We had to give him money.
Give
them. They were two.
Give them money.
Guy,
wait, I want to talk again. If thugs are hindering you from creating, and we are complaining, and even police officers are doing the same thing, I mean, what's left to say?
Yeah, celebrity now, let's not lie. So what's your greatest celebrity moment that you knew that I think
well, maybe because I have that street OT because I grew up on the streets. Oh my girl, you go bill me. Me say if I go bill you in return, like, do you understand?
But have you met people that actually know that you're a celebrity and then you have to wait them off?
No.
You've not.
No.
You've not.
No.
Have you?
Nobody knows me now.
No, guy, no. I don't know. Maybe
I went to one of the major phone stores where I stay, and they locked the door with chains. Like, they closed it and told everybody they should wait, that they want to close the store. They said, we know this guy now. He's not this guy on TikTok. He's not this guy, that podcast guy. And I told them I'm not the one. I lied. They pressed phone.
Guy.
And my hairstyle.
The
security man locked the door and used chains. And padlocked the chain.
You go nowhere.
I said I'm going nowhere.
On me, that situation, I don't need the security. I will come out there.
I started panicking.
I will come out there because you actually need that street orientation now to work in Lagos, to move around in Lagos. If you are maybe well known or if you have money, because if you don't, these thugs are going to take advantage of you, and that is the truth.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate. See, federal government, Lagos state government, Ogun state government, because I don't want to think it's happening only in Lagos.
It happens everywhere.
It happens everywhere.
Yeah.
Please help us to keep our environment safe from thugs. The Agberoism in Lagos is becoming something very, very, very disturbing. It's disturbing. Imagine make Lagos be the headquarter of Agbero, and we are saying it's the center of excellence. Well, excellence in Agbero too. Ladies and gentlemen, let us know if you've ever been stopped or ransacked or robbed by these urchins. Let us know your experience in the comment section. And maybe also tag your state government. They can do something for us in the comment section.
You know, I promised everyone that we're going to watch a particular video firstly. So let us watch this video together.
I'll go for Tinubu because normal, I'm a Yoruba. I have to go for Yoruba. I can't betray my path. That's just the reason. It will be my trial, but I'll still go for Tinubu. As per se, it's Yoruba. I'm also Yoruba. Let's all vote for a better country. I don't have access to go for Tinubu. Go for your choice. So we say, because you go for Tinubu, this is happening, that is happening.
I just hope this guy is not my former roommate when I was in university because they have this striking resemblance. I just hope this is not Tolu. I am serious. I just hope he's not the guy.
If it's Tolu, so what? So what?
I just hope he's not the one. I'll find him.
Let's make this guy. Let's name him Tolu.
Let Tolu be the coefficient of Yoruba man.
Let X equals to Tolu. If you think we are safe in Nigeria, we are actually not safe. If it was only the president and everybody in all parastatals that are the problems, then that's fine. But the fact that we have to share oxygen and share base and share land with people that think like this is one of the dangers that we have to face as Nigerians.
Yep.
That you have a total base, like you are below the poverty line, and the amount of people that are below the poverty line are daft. It is our greatest unbecoming as a nation.
Yeah, because how do you look like this? You don't even look like our parents that we even yab and we say, oh, they are old. You look like you're supposed to be exposed, you're supposed to be educated, and you found yourself so wrapped up in the
Delusion.
Yes, that's the
Delusional.
word. That somebody else might do a better job.
But
you will go for another person because the person is for your tribe and you have to stand with your tribe. Are you first your tribe before you are Nigerian, or you're Nigerian first before you're your tribe? Because whether you people like it or not, they have tied us together. So you have to first be Nigerian before you are Yoruba or you are Efik or you're Igbo. See, that thing is the mess that has put us in this same place, and that's why I just sometimes want to give up, because where do you want to start educating this nuisance from?
somebody that doesn't even have human rights protected.
Yeah.
Your human rights are being violated every time and then. You are now claiming that he's Yoruba. Okay, your Yoruba rights, right? No problem.
Do you know what this video exposes to me? It exposes that what I've always believed in is accurate. The argument of Aristotle against democracy. Aristotle argued in his Politics that democracy is a deviant form of government because it operates in the interest of a single social class. In his argument, the poor majority. So in his argument also, in this situation, I will look at the stupid majority, because we have the majority of Nigerians to be poor and to be stupid.
Yep.
And one of them is just this young, hey, Jesus, the guy is young. He's this young Tolu Yoruba man. I pray he's not Tolu.
The painful thing is,
And these guys will go, they will have PVC. They will have PVC.
Now they get PVC.
The fact that they cannot think straight for themselves.
No, he can't think. No, he can't.
Straight,
he actually
though.
can't think straight. He said he knows Peter Obi will do well. Like, you know somebody will do well. I'm not saying I support Peter Obi. I'm not saying I'm supporting Tinubu, but you said Peter Obi will do well. You know, but you will not vote for him, and you will rather vote for Tinubu because then you went ahead with your because. Your because is supposed to be like slap really hard.
So it is not even the capacity to think.
He's not. No, he has the capacity to
make
think
the right decision.
Exactly.
See, he has the capacity to also make the right decision, but he's intentionally making a decision that seems right in his own opinion because he is of a certain tribe.
So since
he knows that what might be right might be Peter Obi in his context, but I will not go for what is right. I will go for what is mine. What feels safe for me.
This explains what toxic relationships are all about. This is how you breed a toxic family, a toxic society, when you have people that are already toxic to themselves, already existing. This is a case of sense is chasing you, you are running faster. There is nothing other than that happening here. So there is no basis for his argument or for his take. If he had said, oh, Peter Obi or Tinubu, and he said, oh, I'm voting for Tinubu because I'm Yoruba, you not knowing that Peter Obi will do well or whatever, then
It is excusable.
Then that's excusable.
Yeah.
But for you saying that I can see the light, but I would rather choose darkness because darkness
is my tribe.
is my tribe, and the man doesn't even know you.
Now, don't even get us wrong. This is not us coming out to drag anybody's fave. That's the thing that makes this video worse, in my opinion. The fact that the guy said, I'm not telling you to vote for Tinubu. You can vote for anybody that you like. It means that he's very, very aware that it's tribalism that has led him to the point where he wants to vote for somebody that is of his own. At what point did it occur to you, or did it not occur to you, that the capacity and capability of a leader should not be dependent on where they are from, but on what they can do? Because I don't think it has dawned on him that our choice of leadership shouldn't be based off of the geographical or cultural strata that a person belongs to. How is
But now
how school students understand this thing?
But now that we know that he knows what is right, I mean, from his statement, he knows what is right. How do we help him?
No,
how do we change this guy? Like, how do we help his life?
Change care. This one is the case of if I perish, I perish.
Yes, he knows. He doesn't care.
He knows that he doesn't
Now,
care.
Imagine the number of Nigerians
that
who have
know
like this.
and don't care.
Now, just imagine the number.
I've spoken to people tell me, oh, Tinubu is a visionary. And they can give me like 5 reasons of why they think so. It usually boils back down to his time as the governor of Lagos State, but no problem. Your reason is your reason. But at least you can give me your reason. At least you can sit down here and tell me that, oh, Peter Obi is a liar and a pretender and he just acts as though he'll be worse. No problem. But when you come out and you tell me that you feel like Peter Obi will do a better job, but you only want this person because of tribe or something else, religion. You have missed it in life. There's no correcting you because you know what is right. You just chose to eat poison.
There is no correcting.
There's no correcting that person.
No
They know. Because we had this conversation 3 years ago or 4 years ago. We had this conversation in 2022, 2023. And you said this.
And we've not seen the movement of bats.
We'll say, okay, you are excusable. But we've seen how this whole thing played out. You were earning 70,000 naira or 100,000 naira in 2022, and you could actually save up to, let's say, 300k at the end of the year, barring other expenses.
Yeah.
Now, you cannot even save, and you are still making the same decision, or you're saying you're going to make the same decision because of tribe. You've seen the effect, and you're choosing to stay there.
Don't worry.
You like where you are, they like where they are.
Please, Tolu or whoever your name is, please try and grow out of your delusion. I promise you, this is not something to hurt you or trying to.
I want to hurt you. You are not thinking.
Yeah.
You are not actually thinking. You think that you are, but you're not.
Do you know who my own message is? The person that thinks like him.
Yes, actually.
If you think
It's
like
not, my
him,
own is not even to him.
Just please.
If you have why? It's 2026 and you still have tribal bias, you still have religious bias, you still have what other bias? I mean, some people can even say I like him because he speaks good English. God.
Oh my goodness.
You guys.
I've seen things
So
like
many
that.
bias. He has gone out of Nigeria. He has worked. I mean, stupid bias.
He was in the US. He did well.
My own argument is that please let us just stop this democracy everything. I don't think every Nigerian deserves to vote.
So what type of leadership should we go for?
Military.
What would suit Nigeria?
Oligarchy.
Oligarchy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
You have to achieve some certain degree to have the right to vote in Nigeria. Because Nigeria, we have a very large number of
Uneducated people. And by uneducated, I'm not even talking about people that went to school at all.
worry.
I'm talking about people that actually went to school and they are not educated. Like, they literally passed through school, but they did not get integrated into the thinking process that it takes for you to understand why you need certain processes, why you need a working system. Why? See, Nigerians have gone to school, they've graduated, they've done masters, and they're used to a broken
oligarchy
system.
here, we're going to do a test to get, the way they do driver's license, you do test before you get your driver's license. We'll do test before you get your voter's card.
That would reduce the number of people that vote to the particular number that understand
the essence
of what we are doing. Because it's actually no child's play.
To vote and to be voted for.
Yep.
Yeah. It's actually no child's play.
I really believe that will change Nigeria. It will help Nigeria.
The only downside to oligarchy is that in its real sense, It is when power is controlled by a small elite group of people.
Okay.
Now, if we are to adopt oligarchy in the Nigerian system, it's not going to be just the elite people. The government or the nation will have to determine, like the legislative, is it legislative?
Yeah,
yes. The legislative will have to determine the tenets that can qualify somebody to be part of the people that would vote.
Okay.
Because if we go with the route of wealthy people or rich people achieving oligarchy by their power, it's going to land us in the same pot of soup that we are in. Because if you check the Nigerian political system with this whole democracy, this thing, they are godfathers doing the elite business already.
I feel like now oligarchy crazy they do actually.
So oligarchy or demo.
Okay, because
elites are controlling things at the top. So if we're to adopt oligarchy, it has to be from the perspective of redefining the definition of oligarchy in Nigeria and changing the group, the people that can vote. It's not just elite. It has to be people within certain strata, certain classes,
I think
certain educational
that's why
levels.
I said the other time that we need it, because I believe for you to vote in Nigeria, you must have attained some certifications.
Yeah.
And even before you get your voter's permit, you must go through some tests.
Yeah.
To show that, yes, mentally you are all right and you can
To show that as much as possible you are independent of bias or religious bias or cultural bias.
I think we'll really do well with it, because now looking at Yoruba, Igbo, there's already that bias. Religious bias is already there.
There's a natural bias.
There's a
like
natural bias
beings.
for us already. So we need to reduce that bias to a very, very barest minimum, to the barest minimum. And how can we do that? Create a standard that you must meet this standard for you to qualify to vote or be voted for in the country.
Yeah.
Shikena.
Well,
You guys should let us know your thoughts in the comment section and let Tolu hear what you have to say, because at this point I don't think I'm the only one livid about whatever it is that Tolu has actually just said on the internet. And if you are Tolu's family member, please take him off the internet so we do not get to
collect mic
I
from
don't blame
Tolu
him. I
and-
blame the person where they carry mic.
now the person real.
You guys will just go around and be giving everybody mic.
Please, let's do better. Let's get into this particular tweet by Zugwa Kabadia Bature. I am a 48-year-old dedicated primary school teacher. I lost my wife almost 6 years ago. I have 3 energetic children who need a new mother's touch. For these past years, it's been difficult to find the right woman. A friend advised that I extend my search to social media since it makes the world a global village. Now, get your cup of milk. And let's listen to Bature. Please, I am a man of peace and I don't like stress. If you are interested, kindly read my humble conditions carefully. For age brackets, you must be between 18 and 21. What was your age before? So, help us rewind.
About 46.
What was your former age?
How old is he?
You are 48.
48. Okay. Okay.
All right. I need someone young who still has our original energy to run after my children and look after me. I don't want an old woman of 25 or 30 who will give me high blood pressure with our opinions.
Okay, so basically you want a dummy who doesn't have anything to say, but to be able to run after your children.
I don't think he wrote dummy there, but
He did not need
I don't want an old woman of 25 or 30 who will be giving me high blood pressure with our opinions.
Okay, so we're old. Nice. I'm old though, guys. I'm an ancestor.
Yeah.
Be careful of how you speak to me.
Secondly, you must not be working.
I told you that he's looking for a dummy house help.
I am a teacher, so I'll teach you everything you need to know at home. I don't want a wife who is busy at an office while my children are hungry. Your job is to stay at home, wait for me to return from school, and ensure my water is hot and my food is ready. Also, you must be an orphan.
Just hire a nanny now. Like, what are you doing?
This
Hire
is
a
actually
nanny.
a real request though, guys. This is a real request. I cannot afford to be paying in-law tax or sending bags of rice to your village every Christmas. I want a woman who has no one else in this world but me. Also, you must not have more than one sibling, and that sibling must be living far away. Furthermore, please, for the physical
This is
aspect.
still going on.
Yes, still going on. I am a man of tastes. Yes, getting. You must be very tall, chocolate skin, and heavy, both top and bottom. Top to bottom. I want a woman that will make my fellow teachers jealous when we go for PTA meetings. No makeup, no trousers, only long skirts. I want a responsible woman. As for financial contribution, you don't need to contribute financially. Now, this is where the beauty is, guys.
Where is beauty?
You don't have to contribute financially now.
Well, how is that? Like, forget it. Rest. First, like to rest.
Make I rest or make battery rest.
Make it rest.
Okay. I'm willing to take full responsibility in taking good care of you and
With
my
your
kids.
teacher's salary.
He's putting
You sabi
his
the
all.
school.
As-
Wait,
you know
did you see the man? Did you see the picture of the man?
Do you know the school?
Did you see the
Do you
picture
know
of the
the
man?
school? Do you know
Does
the-
that one look like
do you
he's
know
eating 3 square meals?
Don't judge a
Please.
book by its
Don't
cover.
judge the
cover.
Don't judge.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Yes.
Yeah.
With all the information that he's giving us, you think you don't know the entire book yet?
Don't jump into conclusions, please.
Okay, I'm not
Now let's
jumping.
continue. I'm willing to take full responsibility in taking good care of you and my kids. Last and most importantly, because I am a teacher, I value discipline. Please, you must be ready to submit 100%.
100.
If you are interested, please link up for a brief interview. Let's connect. Please, no scams, no games. Let's be serious.
Wait.
I'll just take this for what
Interview.
it is. I'll take it for what it is.
First date. Interview.
It's a skit now. Why are you laughing? Okay, it's a skit, so you can laugh. He's a comedian. Cannot be for real. It cannot be for real because first of
He's
all,
wearing senator.
what do you mean he's wearing senator? He looks
good.
He looks like somebody that doesn't eat 3 times a day and only
He's the
drinks
camera
beer.
quality.
He's the
And
camera
drinks
quality
beer.
now.
He's the
Exactly.
camera
Look at the
quality.
camera quality.
This is a new
Look at
track
this
now.
person
It's not
looks-
his phone now. It's someone that took the picture for him.
See, forget it.
Guys,
This
you don't even
person.
put slash by the side. Do you know what it means
New
to
style,
do, to do
though.
that style?
2026 style,
Bro, please don't play with my teacher here.
This is so unfortunate. And I blame the person that gave him audience.
Please swipe up if
the
you want
guy
us to introduce you to him.
Don't swipe.
Swipe right.
Swipe
I'm
right.
not even going to take this guy seriously. The man is a airhead. Your brain is full of breeze because there is nothing that would make you sit down and compose this entire thing and put it on social media.
Naomi, I have a
Or
question
you
for
send
you.
it to somebody to
Naomi, I have a
upload.
question for you.
What's the question?
Do you want financial freedom? Yes or no?
What's your definition of financial freedom? Financial freedom is
Naomi,
actually
yes or no? Naomi,
yes, I do. And
You
financial
want-
freedom
this man
is
for
This man, they
Financial
offer you
freedom.
financial freedom.
You guys do not know the meaning of financial freedom if you're going to ask me that question and interpret it that way. Financial freedom is actually being able to buy things, live your life without having to
Ask any-
overly worry
Yeah.
about where you're going to see your next meal.
Good.
And that can only be achieved when you put in the work and have enough for yourself.
No, that's not the
Financial
only way.
freedom.
That's not the only way.
No, that's not the
Financial
only way. That's not
freedom.
the
That's not the
only
only
way.
way.
We have
See,
lucky girls that are financially
Financially
free.
free.
Those
Yeah.
ones are not financially free because, as a matter of fact, they have to constantly
source
reinvent
can
themselves
store. Okay.
so that
Okay.
they can get from more sources. Financial freedom is for you by yourself because of the things that you have pushed for, so that you can actually be stable on your own and you don't have to depend on that next
They have
salary.
pushed for it. They are
You guys
sourcing
should rest.
for.
Don't misinterpret.
No, I'm not actually.
But
This
financial
financial freedom
freedom
doesn't go one way now.
Financial
very honest.
freedom in itself, I've already said it and I'll say it again. I'm not going to let you guys rile me up because I'm already very irritated by this nonsense.
I don't like
Financial
that fact that
freedom.
Naomi picked all the bad things and actually
It's
lists the
all
good
what's
things.
bad things. Which kind of nonsense is that? You people, you constantly do this and you cannot continue like this because by your hands you will chase the people that are supposed to be around you away. You are supposed to be good people, but all the time, you people will be projecting yourselves as masochistic,
It sounds good. Massachusetts.
misogynistic.
No,
I need more words. Misogynistic nincompoops that lean towards anything that has to do with a bias against women, and you cannot continue like this.
There's no bias.
Because look at the
now.
rubbish
This is not even
that man
against-
said.
This is just
Can
somebody
you give
naming
your
the
sister
spec.
to these ingrates? Can you actually give your sister to him?
My sister as a man,
Like,
she cannot cheat.
No. This is the man for your sister, Spike.
No, how do you know that?
This is the man for your sister.
I cannot give my sister to someone. She has to pick who she wants.
No.
She has chosen who she wants.
Spike, you have to advise your twin sister.
Why am I advising who she wants to spend her life with? Why?
Your younger sister.
It's not my duty,
Your
bro.
younger
At one point, you are going to hear that women should make choices.
And
now you want me to go and advise her again?
No.
What am I doing in our business?
You see that you people are very silly. This man said he's looking for somebody he can control. Yet you're talking about women should make choices. If your sister should end up with this person, at the end of what? Hey, David, say what you want to say.
At the end of the home,
so they will bite you. Say it.
At the end of the home, it is just normal for him to say that, I want somebody that I can put in order and put in check.
Put in order and put in check.
No, he's trying to say
the person is your employee.
No, he's trying to say that.
I don't understand.
David, don't be waiting he wants. If you like financial freedom and you can overlook
that's not financial freedom.
Other boundaries or other things that you not get free with. I mean, he's a man for you.
That's not financial freedom. He's a teacher. He's broke. He's looking for somebody.
I don't like this thing.
He looks broke. He looks broke. So I'm going to judge from that.
That's not even a business. But
it is a basis, and it's a basic like business.
If a woman should actually swipe up on our page and ask for this man and get into a relationship with him, would you judge her?
Yes, I would judge her because it means she's a fool. She's actually not thinking. There is nobody that understands the independence of self that will make a conscious decision to get with this man, except the person has been socially and culturally warped to think that, if my man doesn't beat me, he doesn't love me. Those kind of women, yes, they can get with him because they don't mind any form of dominance without having a mind of their own. They just want to cook and clean and say, yes, sir, no, sir, no problem, sir. No mind. As a matter of fact, any guy that doesn't want a woman that has a mind of her own, he's insecure and lacking in self. No. That's the truth.
So why are we making this about the man? He has said what he wanted.
Who should we make it about?
I don't know. I think we're deep into this.
Yeah,
man. He has said what he wants. I was even thinking. I was actually going to say that. Okay, so people that are old self can come online
and say their speculations or
specifics.
Keep your
so if you want to apply, he said apply to interview.
If you are not applying.
But wait, will any woman take him serious? That's the first question we should ask ourselves. Should any woman take him serious?
In the country, should. No. Will. Yes.
So that means for her to take him serious, there is something about it that is positive to her.
No. And for her to take him serious, there is something about her that is so broken that she doesn't know what.
That is why I said it should not be about the man. It's about the woman that making that decision.
Oh my God, you guys are just making this something else when obviously it is a man that has come out to give requirements that are very ridiculous. You will not have these same opinions when somebody brings out requirements that have to do with bride price that are very ridiculous. No. And that is a demand that some women and their families usually make. Instead, you guys make that about men have actually said they should stop it. That
people that give bride price still give their bride price and no shaking.
David, on this same podcast just some months ago, we talked about one very ridiculous bride price.
Yes.
And we were saying, it was unrealistic. My
best family should bring you a dangerous bride price. I will not pay.
The both of you, I need the both of you to give very realistic, honest unbiased, non-agenda pushing opinions.
Okay.
And if you can do that, no problem. And if your opinions align with all the things you've been saying, all well and good, I just know where to place the both of you in my head.
So my first opinion and my honest opinion about Mr. Bature is, I don't know how you married your first wife, but you saying that she died 6 years ago, I kind of feel that you killed her. You must have contributed to how she passed away, and
with the way they do.
you must have contributed to her passing away. And number 2, you look like a predator. And number 3, this is very, very honest. If you ever get anybody that applies, no, not if, because I'm sure that you would actually get people that will apply to become. You asked for honest opinion.
No, it's not about you. I'm just shaking my head at the audacity he had to send that out.
I don't blame him. But I'm so sure that he will surely find people that are interested in becoming his wife And this guy has made being a teacher look like a surgeon, talking about financial freedom. Please, if you want to be his wife, the floor is free. It's a free world. It's a free world. He has said what he wants.
Honestly.
And I want
But
people
was that
to
your
always
number
stand
2?
on.
Was that your number 2? That if you want to be his wife? I thought you wanted to say something else.
I said he's a predator, and I said if you want to be his wife and you apply, I said he will surely find. And him finding a wife tells me what I need to know about
The woman.
the other gender. So it's not enough about us complaining about men. We should also talk
take
about
responsibility of
people that are accepting to be with those type of men. This man already gave you a profile,
Everything.
a biography of his lifestyle, of himself.
and you said
Yes, I want this. So that sums up my opinion. But to be very honest,
from my own end, it's good to go. I mean, everybody should go with their spec and whatever they want. If what I want is going to make my life better, and in that process makes your life better, for example, in the financial freedom part, then we are good to go about it. If not, please do not swipe up to register, or do not swipe up to let us know that you're interested. But if you're interested and you've listened to everything that I've read and you are sure and you've spoken to your family about it, please let us link you up and we can do the best for you. And yes, please just make sure you agree.
Some pray about it.
Yeah, pray about it. All of these things are not, they are not hard like that. Decision making is for you. And I'm glad you make the best decision for yourself, whether you say yes.
You both
or
sound
no.
like somebody that will watch a person want to commit suicide and you support it, but no problem.
Support in what
Move
way?
on.
How did you reach suicide?
What
So
do you mean?
we
How
should
do you
talk-
reach suicide?
we
Like,
should talk-
be
we should talk-
freaking for real. Which kind of
Anyways,
question is how did we reach suicide? You watch somebody want to jump into a death trap and you are going to let the person, because decisions are for them. Don't worry. What goes around comes around.
The man can be a lover boy.
Lover boy, no. People should not take these two guys seriously, especially this one here. Don't take him seriously. Anything he says, as he's saying it like this, just let it pass the other way. He does not want what's best for you. That's the truth. Nutri-Milk wants to take you back to the
let's do that.
oldies. Since a lot of us grew up drinking Nutri-Milk, we decided to ask you questions, ask ourselves. But we have the questioner, so you guys are gonna
questioning.
answer. Uh-huh. So are we ready?
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Let's start simple.
All right.
This is Nigerian Nostalgia by Nutri-Milk. Ready?
Let's go.
Okay. Who is the person on the 10 naira note?
That one is current affairs.
You did not tell us before.
Not tell us before.
Now I know how old
10
this.
naira Avani Koku.
Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Nigerian name, I know that though. Bro,
Wait, Abba Macaulay can't do 5 naira.
Abba Macaulay.
Where he did?
1,000, I guess.
1K. I know so that man did, but I don't know the cost.
do I
No,
know?
that
Who's
1,000
on 5
naira.
naira?
Obafemi Awolowo.
No, now that woman.
That
No,
was
that
100
woman did
naira.
20 naira.
Sorry. 5 naira.
Tafewa Balewa.
Really?
Oh, who this? Where is this 5 naira?
Even the 10 naira where she asked, Abba Nikoku,
Man was
Abba
guessed.
Macaulay.
Okay, let's take it up a notch. Who is on the 20 naira note?
That woman.
That woman, that woman,
that's
Is that 50 naira?
Murtala Mohammed.
Yes.
Yeah, I know he has a
That woman,
general
that
account.
woman at 15 naira.
Yes,
Yes.
that woman, the
Yeleja.
potter. Yes, the woman that makes like.
Oh, sorry.
100 naira.
She's
bro.
a potter.
Wait, now they are thinking they wish on.
500 naira.
500.
Who can't date?
Obafemi Awolowo,
100
100 naira. Yes. Okay, who is on 200?
200 naira.
200.
Wait, which currency did they pack like 4 people?
Now
for?
1,000. 4 heads. 4 heads. Not $200. 4 heads are better than one.
Bro, 10 naira.
Who is on?
Red.
You asked he's on 200.
Yes.
Who is on 200?
Is he a man?
Is it
Yes.
general?
He's
Hey,
not a
man.
general. He's not a general. He's a general, though.
Anyone you feel like going with.
Help us. Military or
I can
civilian?
help you. He's a northerner.
Murtala Mohammed.
He's a northerner.
Babangida.
No, you.
he-
How will you put Babangida on money?
He's a northerner.
Yes.
But for real, Abacha supposed to be on our money. Oh. Maybe they see the man, they
let's
remember
just-
say, this man squandered our money.
Like-
Wait, Yakubu
Yeah.
go on. Who else?
We probably said everybody.
Wait, hold. Just relax.
Name
Olusegun
starts with
Obasanjo.
A. Obasanjo like. Name
Abdulsalam
starts with
Abubakar.
A. No.
Agin Rosie.
You just mentioned on the head of
Now,
state.
wait. A, is it civilian or military?
I cannot give you that.
And he's a northerner. I'm glad that you gave us that he's a northerner. On 200.
I don't call
Civilian.
people- Civilian.
Nnamdi Kanu, that's...
That's a Biafran note.
Amadu Bello.
Amadu Bello.
Oh, you didn't allow me to keep going that.
Bello don't do things for Nigeria,
I
Joe.
don't even really sabi the man, no, for real.
Amadu Bello call.
The man don't really
Like,
get
you don't really get it like that. Abacha
But
should
some
take his
people
place.
dey we say they supposed to stay on our Abacha,
bro.
Buhari. No, Emefiele self supposed to get one note. That new 1K, that Emefiele is supposed to stay.
Bruh. Okay,
Next
so
question, let's go.
nice start. Now let me bring my list because I just wanted to start soft and easy with you guys.
That was soft and easy.
Yes,
That
man.
one easy. Okay, now waiting out go come be like
Okay.
switch up.
Nutrimilk says, what planet is known as the red planet?
Wait, Mr. Nigeria.
How many guesses do you have? Saturn.
Saturn.
No.
Wait.
It's not Saturn. Then it's Pluto.
Jupiter.
Pluto.
be Jupiter.
It can never be Pluto.
It's not
Red.
Mars.
Yeah.
Jupiter, Joe.
So
It's Jupiter. Guy.
I'm going to change the rules of this game.
It's Jupiter
You only
now.
have
No,
two
it can't be
guesses.
Jupiter.
It's Jupiter.
It can't
It's
be
not
Jupiter.
Jupiter,
It's
it's
Mars. Mars is closer to this thing.
Wait, Mr. Nigeria from where? No, like to be very honest. To be very, I don't remember.
Mr. Nigeria planet M. What's it?
Mars. No. I remember Mr. Nigeria used to be this agric stuff. May not stop now. To be very honest. Don't tell me I'm wrong.
Okay, you went to art class. You went to art class for a reason. What has cities, rivers, and mountains, but no houses, water, or trees? What has cities, rivers, and mountains, but no houses, water, or trees?
Cities.
Yes, it has cities. It has rivers. It has mountains, but it doesn't have houses, water, or trees.
I was thinking it's just one, maybe alphabet.
Going.
Like, I know the
just,
side. All this kind of going.
So should I just tell you the answer?
Yes.
A map.
This just goes to the next episode.
Like-
can we wrap up here?
No.
Map.
One bonus question for you guys. What drink can you not start your day without?
Nutrimilk.
Out of what we shall know one.
As in,
So you got
No,
one.
you okay?
now you know what.
Let me make an answer.
Give me one bonus question.
Okay,
please.
another bonus question.
For what?
For
know,
you,
why,
yeah.
Why me? Like why me?
Because you know answer that last one now. David
Nutrimilk
just
now.
fame.
Oh, yeah.
It's not Nutrimilk now. The bonus question was for the two of us. Nutrimilk. If I fail this bonus question, it don't go good. No ask.
Ask. Guy, what skip? If you get it, your aura goes back on the 1,000.
If I fail it, go. Don't worry,
Bro, look at the
Make
positive.
Power just day. Make Power just day.
You got manage the one where you get
I don't get one.
You don't even have anything right now, man.
So I'm going to take us in another direction.
No more questions, please.
Please.
I've heard you.
Shame.
You have no business owning a dollar account if you are broke. Attack or defend?
You should own a
No
dollar
more.
account if you are broke. Because
Oh yeah, attack. Yeah, attack.
you have no business owning a dollar account. You should own a dollar account even if you are broke.
You should.
Why? Like, what are you using it to
Yeah.
do?
You are positioning yourself.
So
I agree with
you agree?
Bro, you get accounts where I no get. And I'm broke. So using myself as an example, I'm broke and yet I have dollar accounts.
But you actually don't need it to.
It's not like I'm using it at the moment. Yeah, but
Well,
definitely. Just
when they
you have to
ask-
position yourself in
Yeah,
a place
position.
whereby you are ready to grab your favor.
This is Borderless Gists, powered by Pouchers.
Get it.
And this conversation we're having is because we want to really know, are you financially smart or you are just being aesthetically pleasing when it comes to your finances.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guy, that's another angle.
Okay.
Some people just look like, from the way you look, they're like, you look financially aesthetically pleasing. Like from your aesthetic, you look like you have money.
You are not
But you might be
looking like,
earning
you are
like
not looking like your
50K.
problem.
But your account balance, your OP is somebody's CGPA.
Hallelujah.
4.95.
Okay.
Now first class with that. You can't go happy. Now 2 the person go get 3.2. But yeah.
Pouches wants us to have this conversation, yeah, because sometimes it's as though people delay their financial smartness and proactivity for when they have money.
get
Like,
funds, yeah.
I'm broke now, so they don't think about how to manage money smartly. So, can you actually be a broke person and still be financially smart? Can those two work hand in hand?
You are broke because you are not financially smart.
Or because you don't have like great opportunities yet?
That means you are not financially smart enough to position yourself in the great opportunities to make you not to
To
be
have
broke.
found opportunities.
Wow.
So if you are broke,
Like say me broke man, they advise me about how to spend my money.
bam,
Will I listen to him?
you should have bought a red G-Wagon.
Do you get?
This is one of celebrities' comment section.
I mean by blue. The black is never fine.
More so it consumes more fuel.
You didn't make inquiries before you bought it. Man,
Oh, this your engine, na V8, na V6. Why did you buy 4-plug? It's like Gege advising Davido. Why do you buy more cars? So I don't know. I just think if you're
You
broke,
just called somebody broke. No, wait.
cool. All right. So
Yeah,
because I did not say,
No,
I
too.
didn't say anything. So if you're broke, I think yes, you can have the financial knowledge, and I just think you can have that financial knowledge, but yeah, you're not opportuned to have the finance to show us that you have financial.
You have financial.
So I don't know.
Or you don't even have the
It's
finance
difficult.
to be smart about.
So it goes both ways.
Crazy.
True, it does. And the reason I think that you can actually have like a dollar account, I do agree with David, and I think you agreed as well.
Yeah.
Like you can have a dollar account even when you're broke, is because what if, you get an opportunity and like for a job, maybe a remote job internationally, right? And one of the requirements is to submit your CV and all of your details, even your payment details before a very short deadline, and you don't have a dollar account. What do you do then, right?
Open pouches.
Actually, it
doesn't-
doesn't take time.
Open pouches.
True. But then there's also the perspective where it's as though owning a dollar account or like having access to dollars feels distracting for Nigerians. I don't know if you get what I mean. Like where they're like, this one dollars, that one dollars. How many dollars do you have? And then you're not even so focused on growing your money.
Yeah.
So I feel like there are different aspects to this conversation. But see, guys, we're not here to tell you what to do with your naira or your dollars. What we are here to tell you is actually how to spend your money in a way that is not going to stress you. I mean, imagine your card declining because you used one bank's MasterCard that somehow is not mastering. You can't continue like this.
MasterCard has mastered the know how to fail. Has mastered how to fail.
You can't be that person.
Nigerian MasterCard.
We're here to tell you how your money doesn't have to be limited by currency. With Pouches, you get access to virtual cards, both standard and premium, for services like payments for Netflix, Canva, Cloud AI, ChatGPT, any and everything. Better still, with your premium card, you get access to in-store payments, whether through Apple Pay or Google Pay. So you don't have to be scrambling around when you're trying to make payments. And one of the biggest perks of Pouches is the fact that you can use stable coins. So whether you're transacting in USDT or USDC, quick money, big bucks, Pouches is the app that you need to download today. For the past couple of weeks, we've been raving on and on about them because they are just that good. Now, download Pouches, create your account, get access to the cards. But remember, whatever you're spending money on, spend it smartly.
Yes, so you've heard from Naomi. Download Pouches and follow them on all social media platforms at Pouches_IO. So to talk about the big topic, they say the big elephant in the room. Let's talk about the big topic that has had everyone talking on the internet over the week. And this is a tweet from Chisom. Chisom says that, sorry to say this, but my son will not marry a woman older than him. You can get angry, but that's my choice. Chisom, may we clap for it. You know, they say award. This is the award one. This is the award one. Collect
Mother of the Year.
So, Mother of the Year, David, Naomi, audience. Do you think parents should influence the decisions of children when they want to marry? And to what extent, if at all, should they influence their choices?
Parents can influence choices for your marriage, but there is a silver lining where they cannot cross. And that silver lining is something that can be defined by any circumstance or every circumstance that they can look at and say, this is valid. Yeah. But generally, no, I don't think they should be able to have a say. They can tell you, oh, this, that, but you still
advice,
have to
play advisory role.
Play that advisory role, but do not say, oh, this is...
Enforce.
Yeah. Do not enforce. And that's the beautiful way that I say it. If there's a situation where a parent needs to put mouth in, is maybe they can see some spiritual things that you cannot see. They can see some spiritual things that you cannot see. They can see some family background traits that you cannot see that they saw, maybe because they have lived in the same city or town and they know that particular family. And that's the trend in that family. And, that can be a basis. But generally, on the surface level, I do not think parents should stop their children from marrying anybody that they wish to marry. But when it gets to a deeper level, then they can actually step in.
The African culture is strongly built on parents influencing major parts of the children's life. We have to be very, very certain.
Including the wedding.
This is how I want. I mean, if wedding now, you tell your mom, Mommy, I don't want low-key. I want low-key. And your mom will be like, Yarisi, my
what
church.
What do you mean your mommy will be like, Yarisi? Your mommy will say, okay, no problem. And then she will go behind your back, rent an entire hall, execute a big wedding, and you will be invited to your own wedding. Be there, done that.
So that is, So that is like the cultural settings that we found ourselves and the socio-cultural happenings that we've allowed in the Yoruba. I'll just use Yoruba as an example. The Yoruba, let me say African culture, Nigerian culture. I still think that the parents find themselves having a stake in the marriage of their children. Why do I say this? Because they feel you should only marry once. And this is like their final baiting to you that, go and start your own family. So they want to make sure that decision you're taking, they are part of that decision so that you don't regret that decision later. So I feel it is more of a cultural thing over here that parents really want to tell you that this is how I want you to have your home. Over time, we talk about respect, we talk about age, that I've seen everything, I've seen this. These are things that work, these are things that don't work.
Adult sees bending down, a child does it from top of the tree.
Exactly. And they tell you that this and this you cannot do this. This is how your marriage should be. Don't marry from this tribe, marry from this tribe. Don't marry this person, marry this person. So I really think it is the cultural settings that has given the parents the permission to have a stake in the marital decisions of their children.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a terrible thing, but when you look at it from the perspective of rigidity, that's where the problem comes in. Because I have a friend who is Igbo and Catholic, and her mom says she must marry not just an Igbo man from her state specifically, but he must also be Catholic. Now, bear in mind, the person she's with now is Anglican. Her mom doesn't want him because he's Anglican, but they are from the same states. He ticks all the boxes aside that detail, right? So there are like situations like that where you will not be like, do we really have to give into this culture and give into this respect, right? Because yes, mommy, as much as I love you, please understand that this person is even willing to stay with me. Like, this is somebody that ticks all my boxes. I am the one that is loving this person. This person is the one that is loving me, right? So I'm going to take it back to the basis of this conversation, which is age, the conversation of age, right? If a guy wants to marry someone that is 10 years older than him, why should that be a problem when a lady marrying someone 10 years older than her isn't a problem? Why would parents want to frown down on that? Why is the automatic assumption that the lady is a sugar mommy and she just wants to control our son, when it's not like that for the other side of this conversation?
If you open my books for me, if a woman should tell me she doesn't want me to marry an older woman, I promise you I will agree.
Like, if your mom...
If my mom tells me she doesn't want me to marry an older woman, I promise I will agree.
Why?
If a woman should warn me about another woman, I will fly.
Warn you about another woman, you fly. I get it because of the red flags that they can see that you might not be able to see. But I'm saying, already having that stereotype of this person is older than you, so that's the reason why they are not going to allow you marry the person. Like, it's not like they are warning you about the person's personality. They're telling you, no, you cannot marry her. She's older than you. How do you want to marry your sugar mommy? That kind of thing. So, like, will you marry someone that is older than you by at least 10 years?
At least 10 years.
At least 10 years.
No, I can't. And it is not because of... Maybe because I cannot do it. I'm looking at the future. I'm looking at when I'm 60, she's 70.
What do I see?
But like, men usually pass away before their wives.
Even
if
pass away is
by
fine.
the time I'm 40, she's 50.
It depends now.
My boast.
Like, I'm still strong in some ways.
Dude, you
And
understand?
she
Like, I'm
like
still...
10 years is a lot.
At 50, can I spank her?
Why do you guys always
Why
do
did you do
this?
Bro, nah,
He's
he's
going to
married
school.
now.
Just be going to school.
He's married now.
going to school.
He's married now. I mean, it all comes into why we make choices. Marital choices.
So like, look at someone like Jennifer Lopez, who is over 55.
And she still looks very young and
Right.
very agile, yeah?
Yeah.
How many Nigerians looks like that at the age of 50?
Wait now. Okay, how about Kate Henshaw, who's 55?
The question
Or Genevieve Nnaji, who is 47?
The question still remains, how many Nigerians look like that?
That are reachable for me.
Oh, so you are not big people, Abi, or you will not be big. You see, we still
don't understand this thing. Understand this thing. Like, at the age of 60, I am 50. The physical difference, no matter even Tiwa Savage, you will see the difference between 10 years is a lot.
Like 10 years is a lot.
You
already have a caregiver like helping you around.
It depends. Like, when it's not as if the person is
I'm not saying. I'm not saying.
You're thinking of the worst case scenario. There are people that are 80
So if you want to marry,
and
you're
still
not
agile,
going to
and there are
consider-
men that are 60 and are like weak as hell.
You know.
See, if you want to flip the tables, it's not really going to work, because we live in a culture worldwide where women are 50 and they are marrying 80-year-old men, and the man will pass and leave his entire property to them. So the culture, like the way it works, is actually different. So if you're I'm not going to speak for a guy. I'm only asking you people based on your interests. And you guys are thinking of the worst case scenarios. How about thinking of the best case scenarios? David, can you marry a woman older than you by at least 10 years?
At least
10 years, like...
Even spot it. No. My mother doesn't need to call me to tell me that you're not even in my love bracket.
I would not even look at you twice.
Year, fine, we are good to go. A year, 2 years. I mean, that's good.
So what's the highest age gap you can do?
I can do 3 years.
I can do 3.
Just 3?
Yes.
You cannot do 5?
Why? A bandit.
I can do 4.
Except I'm first.
I can do 4, actually.
Except I'm stinkingly rich.
Bro,
Like
you're a gold digger.
your money.
You're a good digger, so you're married because of money.
Why will you be ashamed
Okay,
to be
so
married
what should I
because
dig
of
for
money?
before wood? I don't understand. Your money must be stinking, like smelling from afar for me to do 5. You must be more than working class. Your life, you should not be working again. You must, if you're
Because at
5,
some point, I don't need you to be working, bro.
like you must have made so much that you retired.
So you guys will be
Retired at the age
happy.
of 35.
Yes.
You'll be happy stay at home dad.
See you, I don't answer this
Like-
question over.
I'm a full house husband and I will buy that ticket to that full house husband house over and over and over and over and over again.
You know how many pampers I don't change?
Bro.
For free, oh, my cousin,
Really, oh.
my nephew.
You could reach me.
It's not my...
Oh my God.
It's not my own children. I'll not be able to do that for her. Nah, I'll
Okay.
do that for them, for sure.
So Shafi Bello, you are 40, she's 60, for example. Oh no, you're your present ages and she wants to marry you, like for real.
I'm
for real.
sorry.
Bro, if there's 10 years difference and I'm married, just know it's not about the love.
Shafi Bello.
I have a nice crush on Shafi Bello. I mean, she speaks well, but I'm not going to wake up beside the English. I'm not going to. Nah.
There are some people
nah,
that genuinely like fancy things like that. So
They love they might love the
The
idea of
idea,
it.
but doing every day with it.
Yeah.
is
That
a
is why most people
different thing,
regret
actually.
some of their actions. I'd be like, oh, this is what I loved, but it's just the idea you liked. You didn't like the reality of
Or
it.
something that's been sold to you by media growing
Even
up.
5 years old, they talk, say like we can still do. So,
You still get your own
a lot
command.
of guys here will tell you that I can do 5 years if she's older than me.
For my
with 5
sanity,
years.
I won't do 5.
I mean, I get you guys. I know we say age is just a number, but when it comes down to it, marrying somebody that has like a wider age gap as opposed to you is always tricky. Whether it is man marrying or older or a woman doing it because of generational gaps. And the thing is, the more generations pass, the bigger the generational gap, the wider the generational gap gets. So there are certain jokes that I would try to joke with somebody that is like 15 years older than me and they will not catch it and then they want to tell me I'm childish.
No be why they
I'm
always...
not childish.
That's why they are complaining about millennials now. They say men over above 40 that they cannot entertain jokes. They are dry to death.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's a reason for that. So I kind of get what she's saying, but it's not always bad. I mean, look at Peter Okoye and Lola.
Nah. All right.
Let's pretend we're in the marriage with them.
So you've heard from us as a parent or as an intending parent. We will ask this question and we want you to write your opinion. Would you rather have a child who marries the person you approve of and is unhappy? The person you approve that your child should marry, the person is unhappy. Would you want that? Or you want one who marries the person you rejected and lives, they say live
Happily ever after.
lives happily ever after. Is that one you will pick? Let us know in the comment section. Do you choose or would you want your own child to follow your decision and live unhappily ever after, or go against your own will and live happily ever after? Let us know in the comment section. And that is where we're going to wrap it up for today's episode. And like I said earlier into the episode, that this is going to be my last episode in a while. And one thing is, I'm looking forward to coming back to the set as soon as possible. So the only thing I can ask of you is best wishes. Just send your best wishes to me. Send it to me every time. And they read them, no worry. And it will get to me. And I really, 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 really would appreciate that. Thank you very much. I want to believe you liked, you've shared, you've subscribed. And you've also said your mind in the comment section, because that is why the comment is open for you. They say comment. What do you think about what they've said? A big shout out to our sponsors, Pouchers and Nutrimake. They've done it all for us even till now.
Yes, and the announcement of those who won the giveaway we did 2 weeks ago is up. So check out our social media page at WHOT Podcast and check out Pouchers_IO. Any one of them, you're going to see if you were one of the 30 lucky winners. And don't worry, if you were not part of that, you might have been the winner of the free virtual dollar card. So just check out Pouchers now. Another very big appreciation to the team that makes this happen. Our scriptwriter, Tamilore Aboluwari, thank you for the work that you do. Our brand strategist, Mirabel Ayahu, thank you for bringing in the big bucks. Our director of photography and editor, Ezekiel Bale. Thank you for the amazing work that you do. The project director and editor, Ayomide Cephas, also known as Director Stone. Feel free to check him out. The post-production manager and editor, Taiwo Ololade, thank you. The sound engineer and editor, Dorcas Joshua. And our operational manager, Felix Eze. Thank you for the amazing work that you do. And the biggest appreciation goes to our production company, HO3 Media. Amazing guys, and we are all HO3, so amazing all of us. Anyway, thank you guys for sticking with us up until this very point. We look forward to seeing you in the next episode, where we're going to be touching on, as usual, the hottest things happening on Nigeria's internet. Bye.
Don't miss next week.